going to be dropping the dragon here in just a minute. So lots changed since last stream, but that's okay. I did a lot of stuff and got a new project to show y'all. Looks kind of cool. So let me. Everybody else is, I think, waiting for me at the end. So let me unmute everybody. All right, so you guys are at the end, right?
Yeah, we're standing here looking at it and trying to not get killed by him.
All right, hold on.
I'm trying not to get killed by him. Glotton's just laughing at him.
Yeah, well, Glotton's like a beast. All right, books.
He might already have what confused him.
Book stand. Click on the book.
You're recording or not yet?
Oh, I'm recording. Yeah, I'm live.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That red gem belies that factor, Glotton.
Well, both of y'all can fly. I can't fly, so.
All right. Well, let's for Mengi.
For Mengi.
Oops. Sorry. That was one shot.
I'm so glad I was here to watch him get nuked. You guys just nuked him.
Well, no, I shot one crossbow bolt at him. There is a reason I build that crossbow very specifically. I didn't bring my Silk Touch pick. Drat.
I did.
Well, start picking up Draconium then, I guess. And or maybe save me some.
Where's the Draconian? Oh, here's Draconian. Draconian.
Yeah. It definitely Silk Touch that.
I want some hearts. I don't have any.
You're more likely to be able to utilize that heart first spot, so I might as well grab it.
Yeah, go for it, Glenn.
I've never once actually utilized one. Oh, those kind of hearts. Well, yeah, those kind of hearts would be awesome, actually. Drop them where? I smell a lie. Not me, mine's empty.
Nope, not me. If you'll see on stream, I have nothing. You probably dropped him through the portal.
They might have, yeah. Well, I'm going to find out. I also have a book here that leads back to Glotton's base. So.
Well, that was uneventful.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everybody was actually at least, here involved. I also didn't think it would one-shot him. I figured it would only do like half of his health. They might be sitting in the bottom of the portal. I don't think they teleport through.
I mean, I looked on watching. It looked like they went straight to you, Glon. I never saw you drop them. So Draconium War doesn't appear till after the dragon's been killed, right?
Something like that, yeah.
I'm just curious. I don't know.
I think he may actually be right. I don't remember seeing it. I saw some of the amethyst, but not any of the Draconium.
I mean, I just figured that was like the requirement in order to get Draconium War, and then you have to kill the dragon.
It doesn't sound unfamiliar, so yeah, you might actually have something there.
I mean, I may be wrong.
All spots, yes. Ah.
Oh! I found the 5 hearts.
Oh, cool.
They were quite a ways away for some reason. You see me on the minimap, PN?
No. God. Oh God. No. There was another enemy that I didn't know I had aggroed, and I was walking off trying to gather stuff up, and he bumped me away from my shelter. Also, Glenn, that's why I built a shelter, is because I had aggroed like 20 endermen. They were all just clustered around, and I was whacking them to death.
Hey Glahen, can we kill the Ender Dragon? He keeps killing me in the end.
You can't shoot endermen with a crossbow, so you know. My 96 heart crossbow is completely and utterly useless against them.
Mine's only 66.5.
Don't have the Endurian bolts yet, do you?
No, I have the signal and bolts.
Yeah, they're all well. I say 60, only 66. Oh shucky darn! You can only kill the Ender Dragon in 2 shots instead of 1.
Hey, that's an extra shot I have to take.
Oh shit! Help, please. Help.
Language.
Sorry, help.
I feel like Captain America.
So the gravestones summon skeletons in the end too. Hey, Faye, can I get a hand over here?
I'm coming, hold on.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was giving you a hand!
Right to the back of the head.
How you like that crossbow name? Rain of Fire.
Vigorious sodomizer, more like. Jesus, that was close from behind.
You juked when you should have jived, man.
Now, you know, when it says 66 hearts, it ain't joking.
I had my sights on the actual skeleton, and you moved right in front of the skeleton. Oh, that's great. That was not
Yeah,
that was not on
worthwhile,
purpose. Not on purpose, but that was hilarious.
Yeah, the only mob that thing can't kill is Enderman. Because Enderman completely and totally laugh at arrows.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's anything in that grave, but that was hilarious.
Yeah. Ow. I've got 17 ender pearls. I might be good for now.
Take your losses and go back.
Well, I gotta go get my Silk Touch pick so I can grab some Draconium.
Well, since you have a jetpack, you can get more than I'm getting. I just kind of gathered some off the main part here.
Yeah.
There's still plenty. I just grabbed. I have 21 ore in my inventory right now. So if you'd like some of that, you're welcome to it.
I need to look up the usage of that Draconium, or whatever the dragon mob grinder.
I think that's
Apparently
what.
it doesn't take power. That's what the only thing I really like need/want to craft, aside from the dislocation device. Did you grab your spin lilies?
I didn't pick up any yet. I was just trying to look for the Draconian ore and then kind of wander around the end. It's been a long time since I've actually been in the end.
Yeah.
Even in like vanilla.
It's a fairly good place to make a base because, what you would call it, you can use water. It's supposed to have it with no water. I'm actually kind of halfway surprised Glenn didn't just wander 1,000 blocks into the end to make a base there.
Well, then you have the risk of running into one of the other dragons.
Oh, 10,000 blocks out, sure.
Well, didn't last map, didn't Mengi have, like, spawn a bunch of dragons in the end?
Yeah. I think he had 5 going on at some point.
That seems a little overkill.
Oh, it was. It was totally overkill. But it was fun.
What I think is
to prevent someone from being a jerk.
What I think is hilarious is Jigsaw was talking about how, oh, he was barely able to beat him by using his secret weapon, which was Last Stand, and you just one-shotted him.
Jigsaw was not as advanced in the game as he thought he was.
That cracked me up. That just cracked me up. Yeah, I killed the dragon, guys. It only took me like 3 tries. And if I did, and I had my secret weapon, Last Stand, ha ha ha. And I was like, that doesn't really sound all that impressive.
What is the Last Stand?
I don't remember.
Is it an enchant or something like that?
Yeah, it's an enchant.
Oh, okay.
Now
I mean, the truth.
the unstable enchant that I have on my helmet is pretty cool, but
That's used for like the wither maybe, but yeah.
the unstable one, if you have gunpowder in your inventory and you get hit, depending on the tier of the chant, it actually causes an explosion that doesn't hurt you. And the first 2 tiers doesn't do any damage to the ground, but I think the 3rd tier does damage to the ground.
Well, no, the true seer weapon for fighting the Ender Dragon is beds.
Beds?
They bring a stack. Well, you can't sleep in the inn. If you do, the bed explodes. So you wait till it gets nearby, and you plant beds, and you try to sleep in them, and they explode. You do a bunch of damage to the dragon. You can kill them like 5 or 6 beds.
If you don't kill yourself in the process.
Yeah, you wear armor, you know.
Part of me was to go through the portal because, you know, because on
I
stream.
mean, you can. Might as well.
Wee. But now I gotta wait through all the ending credits.
Yep. Also that.
Or you can just hit escape. Sweet. Oh, so Glon, you should come check out my my new project I just finished up. I'm still modifying it a little bit, but I finished up this project. So I am working on starting a 1 chunk challenge where I'm going to be basically building a bunch of stuff in just 1 chunk, and I've got this well, whereas he was doing it single player, I'm doing it like I'm doing it live. 1 nether challenge. So I'm gonna pull up the chunk line, chunk boundaries here. So this is how this base here, this building is all within this 1 chunk. And the idea, now I minus these stairs down here, but I'm not really concerned about that. That's just how I get into the house easier, the building easier. Everything's kind of spaced off because I kept getting bum rushed by creepers. So you can't really get into the base very easily. Now you can if you can sprint jump the gap. That's not a big deal. Also, I have a little boat landing here that you can get into without much problem. But I've started working on the different floors. This main floor here. I built one of these to help me make the railroads, all the tracks, the minecart tracks, because Railcraft had to go and make it that much harder to make tracks. So
Yeah, Railcraft. We all hate it.
I found a bunch of tracks, and at the same time I had to craft some as well. But I was able to craft all the tracks I needed. Oh gosh, thank you. Craft all the tracks I needed to finish this out. Now, initially, I had a different walls on here. I had just regular glass and regular glass panes, but I'm using Sortex. So if you take Sortex off, and those are some other texture packs I was playing around with. Resource packs, excuse me. And texture packs, it's whatever. Anyways, so without the Sortex pack, this looks kind of, I don't know, underwhelming. Whereas this, with the full, I gotta finish that out. The full surround looks pretty cool. Now I'm still a bigger fan of the Sortex because it kind of lightens up the ocean. I can see basically everything, and that makes it kind of cool. The only thing I don't like about using the quite clear glass on the sides here is I don't have any wiggle room. Whereas with the glass panes, you have that extra little bit of wiggle room. But yeah, it's just visual. And since it's glass, it shouldn't bother me going around a sharp corner like that. So. But just a simple, right now at least, just a simple design here. Basically a one-way transportation back and forth. Wherever the minecart is where you start. I'm going to work on kind of like have a cart system that works a little bit differently. But for now, it works. It's mainly just what I use to go back and forth. I have a mine shaft over there that I've been using, and so I go over to the mine shaft, do some mining, and then come back. So. But that being said, it's just have a little, just do a little bit differently. So I'll still keep this base here. This will be my starter base. Is gonna have probably gonna go ahead and leave the. Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. Oh well. Keep a few of the things over here. Some storage, maybe. I don't know. Let's say put options. Nope. Put my resource pack back on. All right. Well, that was short and underwhelming. So we kill the dragon in one shot.
Fog line injured it first, so you get all the credit.
Wait, he injured it first?
Yeah, it was down. It was down some life.
I mean, we all know Glenn cheats, so it's whatever. But one of the things that's been helping me while I've been building that underwater thing is my helmet has respiration. Kind of wish it had I have sulfur. Kind of wish it had a affinity on it, water affinity. This here is our fearless leader, Mengi's base. He has obviously not been on very much. He's big into Botania stuff, so he's got a lot of that started. This is where PN started his hidey hole. Actually, this is his second hidey hole. I have his other hidey hole marked over there. Original hidey hole. Second hidey hole with his crops still over here.
Work in progress. That's what I mentioned when those like the 13 things I had to do. Yeah, it's crops.
That's where his smeltery was. Of course, you saw me run into Glon's base there a second ago. Doo-doo-doo. And then, bloop. It's this PN's new base. Got his lookout observation deck here. Slowly getting all of his machines put up. Got his coke oven going. Got his blast furnace there. Got his smeltery. His bed.
It isn't a real base, but a smelter.
This is true.
Something like that. I moved the way down, by the way.
Where'd you put it?
It's hidden. It's over here.
I would have found it eventually.
Maybe.
Or I just would have dug through the floor. It's one of the two.
That's more likely, yes.
Like, I know where stuff is. I just had to figure out how to get there. So he's got 2 water wheels down here. It's powering his base currently.
There's been an update, by the way.
Oh, you got a 3rd one that's not quite ready, and a 4th one?
Third and fourth. Well, these are going to power a mob grinder.
About 100 RF per tick per.
The wiki says for consecutive or constant power for one mob kill per second, it's 15 MJ per tick, which is 150 RF.
Yeah, you'll be close enough.
Well, this will be 200 or almost 200.
Well, yeah, but not 200 per. You've got 2 mob grinders.
I'm gonna have to build 2 more over there as well.
I just keep thinking there's an easier way of doing it.
Meh. I could build a big reactor. That's an easier way of doing it.
That is definitely one way of doing it. So there we go.
Really
A little bit of a base tour.
And the really sad thing is, I'm making these mob grinders to farm cows for leather. And I don't remember why I need leather anymore.
That's the best. It's like, oh.
Yep. Nope.
I already get that. Why do we care about our own if I built a community one at your base?
Distance until I get my stuff.
Which I redid all the walls and everything to look nice. Even for your QED setup, I redid the walls and the entrance to make it look nice.
Okay, so I was gonna, with the leather, I was gonna use to make this farm platform. In order to do the farm platform, I needed to do something else. So I needed to make the leather, and I can't remember what something else is. My brain hates me today. I don't know what's going on. That's one of the things. Hang glider, Knapsack.
Knapsacks could be important.
Yeah. Need a grand total of like 18 leather, but I only have like 2. But then earlier today, I went and found some cows and got a safari net, and no longer need the leather. No longer need the mount farm, rather.
There's always a reason.
Yep. Next screen is in his rapidly getting ender pearls or something like that.
Alright, well, I gotta step AFK for just a minute, guys. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Had to go get a snack since we killed the dragon so quickly. My friend who has his farm, his girlfriend makes a hot banana pepper honey mustard.
Interesting. So you're a regular little farm boy nowadays, I hear.
Hey, I like going out and working on the farm. Get my hands dirty.
Did you grow up near a farm, or?
Nah, my uncle, my aunt and uncle have always lived on a farm. So every time we would go home to visit them, we'd always do stuff like go bale hay on the tractor, you know, putting up fences, just doing different stuff like that. So for me, it's just been, I don't know, I've enjoyed it. So when I started hanging out with my buddy that was on the farm, well, Friday I had the day off. And so I was like, hey, what are you doing Friday? Actually, my brother was in town, Nato was in town. And a friend had been like, hey, you guys should come out and hunt. I said, sweet. So I brought my brother out there to kind of show him the land, show him just how big the farm was and everything else. We were hanging out. And while I was there, he was working on stuff, and I said, hey, let me do this real quick. Let me take my brother to Bass Pro Shop. And once we get done with that, I'll come back and help you out. And so, took me around Bass Pro Shop, did some shopping he needed to do. And once we got back to the house, said bye to them. They went on their way, and I went back over and we had to dig some post holes to put up some fences, and we went out and laid down some mineral salt licks for deer for the upcoming deer season, and just did some cool stuff.
Fun.
But yeah, he's got a garden. He's got habanero peppers. He's got the hot banana peppers. He's got sweet banana peppers. He's got all sorts of stuff. Asparagus. He's growing. So he just got some greens growing. So
That's the craziest difference about the north and the south. Farming season ended like a month ago up north.
well, you have some crops that are like fall crops, and especially it's a small. He's got a small garden going, and so it's not like it's a full farm he's got crops growing. These are more just like personal, like a personal garden, not necessarily like a farm.
Yeah.
Need to get with him about bush hogging the lanes to get back to the shooting houses, so when it comes time to hunt, it'll be easier to get back to. That just means he's gonna have to trust me to run his heavy machinery.
You and heavy machinery don't mix.
I don't know what you're talking about. My GOV license, my government driver's license, I have all sorts of things on there. So, Glahan, what you working on? What you digging for? Oh, you're just clearing stuff out. Now, you're gonna go from top to bottom on that? Like, what's the plan for that area? Okay, I'll probably head out there real quick, kind of show everybody. May clear out some of my inventory. Rather, let me dump my inventory into random chests just to make PN mad. think I need some more chests. Okay, got that. We are babysitting a friend's little girl, and so my daughter, my youngest, and her are not the same age. There's some difference there, and my daughter doesn't understand quite how to treat a baby that young right now yet, so she's getting frustrated, making noise, all sorts of good stuff. So you'll probably hear that on stream. Looking forward to having tomorrow off, that's for sure.
Indeed.
Regular 4-day weekend for me.
Yep, same here.
Took a comp day on Friday, and
I just got Friday off.
I got a comp day, so I did not complain.
Yeah. Days off are not to be turned down.
Yeah. No, I was gonna actually take leave. I was like, I'll take leave, and said, no, you've worked enough weekends and extra hours. Go ahead and take a comp day. I was like, sweet. You getting all of your water wheels set up there, Pia?
Yep, got these two moving. Just gotta get them wired now.
To the netter. So it's been a while since Glawin has done a crazy level build. Mad PvP Online, welcome to the stream, man. You missed the part where we dropped the dragon in one shot. But it's been a while since Glawin has done one of his crazy builds. By we I mean Popcorn Ninja one-shotted him with his crossbow of ridiculousness. I swear, Glawin, I'm gonna start stealing all the stuff you're not mining up yet. I mean, it's still legit if I mine it, right? But we're playing on a Feed the Beast Infinity server. Eat my toast sandwich. Nom 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 nom. These guys all have their fancy jetpack stuff, and I'm still just in basic armor.
Yep.
Nether Ferris, don't mind if I do. You've got your stinking... whatever. You don't need a jetpack, because you have your flux-infused chest plate, whatever. And you had a jetpack before, so... Yours is obviously not normal, because in that dragon fight you were up on top of a tower, and yeah. You don't just get on top of a tower like that. Oh, you have wings? Oh, no.
Yeah, no, he didn't lie. He doesn't have a jetpack.
It's such a technicality. He has the power of flight. I'm the only one... Okay, well, poor Mengi doesn't have power of flight either, but... Out of the three of us, I'm the only one without the power of flight.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Although I did find the wither killers, so I could go spawn a wither and kill him in your little handy-dandy wither killer arena. once I build a better sword. But Screw's in the nether in his soon-to-be new base. So what are your plans for this, Glon? I know you're clearing this all out. Like, what's the actual plans for it? I'm curious. He types in chat like he doesn't have a microphone. Now, are you going to use the IC2 nuke controller that Mengi was using? So he downloaded a program for IEC2. It's an IEC2 nuke control that I guess has been modified to work with the thing. Okay. So it seemed like everybody else. Well, you didn't really play last map, so like everybody last map who had a turbine or had turbines had nukes, nuclear or the big reactors was using that controller, and it just seems really weird to me. I mean, I'm sure it works
you'd
great.
say everybody, but it was Mengi and Copycat. What's his name?
Well, both. Oh, you're real close to another fortress.
But the thing is, with the reactors, though, is if you have a static load, you don't need a controller because it's static load on the reactor, period.
Right.
So you can just set the rods and be good. Now, if you're going to be constantly changing the draw on your reactors, then maybe it's a good idea to have something that'll vary the load. But yeah.
I just thought it was a little overkill for what they really needed.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, find a way to maximize your fuel and then set it to that and forget it.
Nope.
I don't.
Not really, no.
Oh, yeah, I do. It faintly, though. But it's been a while since you set that up. It's been a while since you played on a map with us, but it's been a while since you've had that set up where I've seen it.
Shh. Burn.
Don't forget that sprinklers can put out fires. Or watering cans.
I bet sprinklers can too.
Well, I'm sure the sprinklers can, but the other day I forget what I was doing. Oh, I was mining. I had lava hit me, and I ran away, and I was like, wait a minute. And I pulled out my watering can. Yeah, I put my water. That's what it did. I used it to put the fire off of me, so I wouldn't die.
Interesting.
So you can use that on yourself to keep yourself from dying. It puts out the fire. You just
So I think there's a north, south, east, west rule on these water wheels.
I thought we discussed that last map on stream.
Yeah, well, no, this one it's like obvious because the original two that I put up are spinning a heck of a lot faster than the ones I put down below.
Well, put something on it and actually see what the power draw is, or the power create, whatever the
I'd
power
have
is.
to have some sort of cell to store the power. I have no idea. The way you do it, I don't have the storage. And the tool that's supposed to work doesn't. Because IE is supposed to have a tool called like the voltmeter. It's supposed to show power transfer, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't really work as it's intended, I don't think.
Also, the Ender IO power monitor doesn't work either for some stupid reason.
Doesn't work for what?
It's supposed to keep track of how much power is coming into the system that it's hooked up to. But even if you have a cell that isn't full, or capacitor that isn't full, and you're loading power into it, it doesn't show how much is actually moving. Even though that's like the express purpose.
Don't mind me as I eat my crackers.
Oh, that base.
Mhm.
I think I actually did see that base.
I remember this base.
I don't remember the reactor control, but I remember the base.
So it had the four lasers on either side, or like 2 lasers per side, I think it was. It was ridiculous. Had the whole wall of processing.
Yeah.
Repopulation.
Bam, cow sex.
Man, this hot banana pepper honey mustard is really flippin' good.
Sounds good.
He's got a bunch of habanero plants too.
Ooh, fun.
He's trying to give me those, and I'm like, no, I'll pass.
Oh, come on, they make good sauce.
I'm not now.
You just use them Sprite.
My dad loves habaneros. I am not a huge fan. Now, mind you,
Well,
your taste buds, they change over years, and so I've actually started eating hotter stuff. Like before, I couldn't even eat jalapenos. Like I was like a weakling at that point.
yeah, it was.
And
But no,
so,
habaneros are actually like super tasty. They're like really, really awesome. They're just hotter than holy crap.
yeah, but I haven't quite got to the level of eating those yet. But I was it last weekend?
Even I haven't.
Last weekend we're at their house, and we did bacon wrapped jalapenos, stuffed in bacon. They were stuffed with like sausage, cream cheese, and something else,
Fun.
and then wrapped in bacon. And we put those on the grill. Oh my gosh, those things were so good. Like just the right amount of heat.
That's a little bit of trivia. What you know as a chipotle pepper is just a roasted jalapeno.
Right. I did actually know that.
Oh, cool. So I made some stuff yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So normally I make pulled pork with this, but I replaced it with a roast, trying to make like cheesesteaks. It actually turned out fairly well.
Sounds cool.
You make it in the crock pot. It's so you get your like 4 or 5 pound pork shoulder or whatnot. You use like a yellow onion. You quarter it and put the pieces in the bottom of the crock pot. And you put the roast on top of that, and you cover it with a bottle of Dr Pepper and a can of chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, and that's it.
Go Thank you for leaving your 1 block hole that leads down. Fortunately, it wasn't far enough of a fall to kill me. But not quite sure how I'm going to get back up.
I'm gonna drop a stack of sand on top of you.
Ah, I got it.
Ah,
Oh, I had like 15 netherrack, which didn't quite make me all the way to the top.
wait, don't you always hate when people pump the nether bottom? And here I am doing it the hard way, trying to make water wheels, so I don't have to do that.
That's true. He is just draining the lava that's underneath those circles. So.
I really miss my magmatic engine. It was so much fun. And with the endothermic pump, it's actually not that bad.
Well, and I will say that they've made leaps and bounds to make sure that it's not as laggy to the server as it used to be. But
I mean, you put an endothermic pump in place, you hook it up to a bank of 16 magmatic dynamos, and look at that, free power forever.
well,
Well, back in the day, during like Ultimate and the original Minecraft pack, I had 16 of them. So
in the middle of the stream.
it should be 1280 RF per tip. I used that until I could get those really crazy awesome solar panels, but thank you, Greg. You screwed it up.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta head out. I got some Wi-Fi aggro, so.
Yay!
But, well, thanks guys for watching the stream, and thanks for Glahen for pre-damaging the dragon so that PN could look like he was a baller and kill the dragon with one shot.
Yay!
But kind of a small little tour of the server today, and then I'll work on some more of my project. I'll try to stream some more tonight, barring that I don't maintain Wi-Fi grow all night. Hopefully that won't happen, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit me up with a follow on Twitch. That way you know when I'm coming online. Also check over on YouTube. Fagori streams. It's not. I keep saying Fagori streams. It's under my name, Christian Fagori, obviously. But if you type in Fagori plays Minecraft, it'll come up there. It's how my son searches for my videos. He types in Fagori and then Minecraft, and it's the first thing that pops up is me. So check me out on YouTube. I try to back up all of my Twitch videos onto my YouTube channel, even the 2.5, 3 hour long Twitch streams. They all get put out there, but that's really the only way I make videos nowadays. So check that out. Get me subscribe on YouTube so you can check out my other videos as well. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it.